What's up, guys? It's your girl Naggy85, Psycho Sister, Auntie M, Angie Bob, Angie Cakes, Angie Marie. However you know me, you know me. Your Mary Kay consultant, your visitation supervisor. There are so many people that know me by different titles. It is ridiculous. But I know I talked about got a swollen cheek because I got an abscess tooth. Anyways, I know I talked about in my video I posted this morning that I want to start doing more and that I want a more real and a less angled and less worried about what people think spin on my vlog. And my blog, sorry, here's my nose. One of the things that I wanted to do was to type up something for my mother, because it is her birthday. And happy birthday, Christy. Woo. That's for everybody else, because I don't call her Christy. That's weird. I haven't done that since. Okay, I'm lying. I do that every time she doesn't validate me with enough attention. And I say mom more than 3 times. I say mom, Christy, because I'm an annoying daughter. Ha! But I wanted to do a quick vlog about mothers and motherhood and how there's different kinds of moms out there. And you would think that I would do this on like Mother's Day, but because my mom's birthday is today, and that is significant in my life, because had this day not happened 21 years ago, because that's obviously how old she is, I wouldn't be here to experience the sun in my face, my daughter in all her glory of sass. Everything good in my life would not be here had my mother not been born. And my father too, obviously. But today is Mom's Day. So I wanted to talk about mothers a little bit and tell you, my viewers and people following, and especially my mom, who I will send the link to this to, what kind of mother my mom is from my point of view. Because I never recognized my mom as having insecurities when I was growing up, because she wasn't scared of anything. If somebody said to me, your mom is an insecure person, or your mom doubts herself, or your mom, first of all, I'd smack you for talking about my mom. And second of all, I wouldn't believe you, because I'm like, what the front door? She is the strongest woman, most confident person I have ever met in my life, and I wouldn't have believed you. But watching my mom, and I don't want to say replaying or reliving, but going through some of the arguments that we've had in life and some of the conversations that we've had, and especially recently, my communication with my mom has gotten a lot stronger. I realized that my mom does have a lot of insecurities, or mom insecurities. She has grandma insecurities. She said to me a few times that she feels like she might not be a good grandmother. I say it like that because it still kind of shocks me that she would think that, but then it doesn't, because that's the point of this vlog, is that mom guilt is what I call it, or mom shaming of yourself. That is a real thing. And so mom guilt, like, you can't provide your child with top of the line things or everything that they want or whatever, and so you feel like you're not doing good. You feel like, oh man, I couldn't buy my spoiled ass 13-year-old daughter Angie that pair of Skechers that she wanted, and she just screamed at me that she hated me and slammed the door, when I really can't afford it. I'm working my ass off to make sure that she eats. And my mom never made me think twice about how my actions were affecting her mentally. And now that I have my own daughter, and my daughter threw a fit the other day, Sabrina, look at that, hands-free, that's clever. Sabrina threw a fit in the store the other day because she really, really wanted a stuffed animal, and I really wanted to give her the stuffed animal, obviously. But I just didn't have the money, because I'm struggling right now. As people know, like, financially, I went last year without working, everyone knows. So I'm struggling. So I didn't have the option to say no. I literally had to say no. And it kind of, watching her cry and throw a tantrum, it brought me back to all those times that my mom would tell me I couldn't have something. And not the no, you can't have a piece of candy, can't have. But when I asked for a Kaboom box, or I asked for a Gigapet, or I asked for a Gateway computer, I'm aging myself now, I need to stop. I asked for these things. Excuse me for a minute, because I have Orajel. I have a really bad toothache, just so everyone knows. Like, I have antibiotics coming, and I'm looking for a dentist that takes Melina, but right now, it just really, really hurts. Anyways, it took me back to all those moments that my mom told me no on bigger ticket items. And I realized that my mom and my dad, I'm only saying my mom. When I say my mom, I should say my parents, but today it's about my mom. My mom didn't have the money to buy me those Skechers. And she didn't have the money to buy me the things that I wanted. And the feeling that I had when Sabrina was upset because she couldn't have her toy the other day was a horrible mixture of guilt, and it was a $5 toy. Like, who doesn't have $5 in their wallet? Like, what kind of functioning mother doesn't? I don't. And I felt awful. And then I had to step back and remind myself, she has a bed, she has food, she has diapers, she has underwear, she has clothes, she has toys, she has everything she could need and then some. And the fact that she didn't get that toy didn't kill her, but it did crush me a little bit. So now that makes me think about my mom and how I have made my mother feel over the last 36 years. And with the counseling that I'm taking, and obviously the physical therapy that I'm going through, and the life changes that I'm going through, and everything that I'm going through, I've come to realize that I have not been that great of a daughter. I have, and I have to think about what I'm saying because I'm on the spot. I don't have a script, and I don't have, usually I have a little list of topic points that I want to hit, and I'm literally in the parking lot because my mom has Sabrina, because again, she's amazing and I don't want to leave her there forever. But I want to get this video out today because it's my mom's birthday. So I have not been the best of daughters. And I'm not saying that I'm a horrible daughter, I'm a bad daughter, because I could always be worse. So to anybody who's helping me with the counseling stuff, I'm not negative braining myself or bully braining myself right now. But my mom doesn't get enough credit for the fact that I never knew she was insecure. I never understood how she didn't think she was gorgeous, because my mother is just beautiful. I mean, and that is outside and inside and up and down. She is just a beautiful human being. And I didn't give her credit for all the things that she did. And so I want to take a minute to appreciate the fact that my mother literally gave me the shirt off her back. She didn't have to. I had food. I had a bed. I never had to wonder if I was sleeping under a bridge. I never had to wonder if I was gonna be moved shelters. I didn't have to wonder how long I'd be at another foster parent. I didn't have to move schools or lives or things like that because my mom and dad were addicted to drugs. My parents were good parents. And I just wanted to take a minute on my mom's birthday to acknowledge the fact that even though our communication wasn't the best and hasn't been the best, and even though behind the scenes it might feel like I don't appreciate my mom, I 100% do. And I can't tell you enough for the enough of how much I appreciate her, or the number of things that I appreciate about her. I just appreciate the fact that my mother is such a good mom. And keep your tongue out of it, Andrew. That's what my mom would say. Anyways, my mom's a great mom, and she deserves everything in the world. And that same guilt that she must have felt when I threw the fit over the $60 Skechers is what I feel when I can't afford to get my daughter things. And I have never, ever had a bigger appreciation for my mother than I do right now in my life. Mom, I don't know how you did it with 4 of us. Especially with my brothers, because they're some little shits. I mean, I was the easy one. But I know what Mom's saying right now. Mom, I don't know how you did it. And I appreciate you. And I thank you for everything that you put yourself through and that you went without, that you taught me, that you're still teaching me as a mother to my own child now. I appreciate you. And I hope that even though I do feel a little guilty because I couldn't afford to do something amazing for you, I appreciate you and I love you. And you are one hell of a mother. And anytime you doubt that, I want you to call and text me. Because I will be the first one to tell you, you are a hell of a woman. Hell of a woman. And I love you. So, to all the moms that feel mom guilt because they can't afford to buy their kids things, or they can't keep up with the kids, your kids' demand, you're not a bad mom. Angie, Christy, all the other ones. I learned that from the best mom in the world. That's my mom. So, happy birthday, Mom. I hope it's amazing. Sorry that I rambled on for 12 minutes of your time. Get used to it, because I'm coming back, bitches. This time unfiltered, uncensored, and raw. Also, I need a haircut. So, yeah. Again, might call my mom for that, because my mom cuts my hair for me. My mom makes curtains for me. My mom sews my socks. My mom is my rock and the rock of the family. And she is the best thing that any of us in the family could ask for. So, keep it up, Mom. I love you. Happy birthday. And I hope it was as amazing as you could be. As they could be. All right. I really have to go because she has my kiddo and it's like almost 6 o'clock. So, gotta go. Catch you guys on the flip side.